Good morning, students. Today we will go for learning of the lesson number 34, qualitative data analysis in research methodology. I am your teacher, Dr. K.V. Somnath, GS College of Commerce, Wardha, Maharashtra. Let us go for the introduction. What is qualitative data? When the data presented has words and descriptions, then we call it as qualitative data. Although you can observe this data, it is subjective and harder to analyze data in research, especially for comparison. For example, qualitative data represents everything describing taste, experience, texture, or an opinion that is considered qualitative data. This type of data is usually collected through focus groups, personal interviews, or using open-ended questions in surveys. The data analysis and qualitative data research work a little differently from the numerical data, as the qualitative data is made up of words, descriptions, images, objects, and sometimes symbols. Getting insight from such complicated information, it is a complicated process. Hence, it is typically used for exploratory research and data analysis. Although there are several ways to find pattern in the textual information, a word-based method is the most relied and widely used global technique for research and data analysis. Notably, the data analysis process in qualitative research is manual. Here, the researchers usually read the available data and find repetitive or commonly used words. In the recent years, the software like artificial intelligence is also used for qualitative data analysis in some cases. The keyword context is another widely used word-based technique. In this method, the researcher tries to understand the concept by analyzing the context in which the participants use a particular keyword. There are several techniques to analyze the data in qualitative research, but here are some commonly used methods. The first one is content analysis. It is widely accepted and the most frequently employed technique for data analysis in research methodology. It can be used to analyze the documented information from the text, messages, images, and sometimes the physical items. It depends on the research questions to predict when and where to use this particular method. The second one is narrative analysis. This method is used to analyze content gathered from various sources such as personal interviews, field observation, and surveys. The majority of times, stories or opinions shared by people are focused on finding answers to the research questions. The third one is discourse analysis. Similar to narrative analysis, the discourse analysis is used to analyze interaction with people. Nevertheless, this particular method considers the social context under which or within which the communication between the researcher and the respondent takes place. In addition to that, discourse analysis is also focuses on the lifestyles and day-to-day environment while deriving any conclusion. The next one is grounded theory. When you want to explain why a particular phenomenon is happened, then using grounded theory for analyzing quality data is the best resort. Grounded theory is applied to study data about a host of similar cases occurring in different settings. While researchers are using this method, they might alter explanations or produce new ones until they arrive at some conclusion. If you observe some of the research works as a published form in the or the soft copy form, today we are observing some photographs also, some images also, some tables also, or some pictures also. So all these, apart from that, nowadays the researchers are using for interactions the video recording purposes also, such that they can go for much more better way of qualitative analysis. I hope you might have understood what is the relevance of qualitative analysis and what are the various tools and techniques being adopted for going the collection of the qualitative data as well as analyzing of the qualitative data. Apart from that, several software techniques are also used like artificial intelligence to analyze the qualitative data. I hope you might have understood it well. Go again through this video once again and try to make example of your own thinking that how the quality data is going to be collected as well as analyzed. With this, I take from you leave. Thank you. Stay safe and stay protected. Thank you all. All the best.